80% of the American people don't want that contest. I think if a third-party candidate can win at any time in the United States history, this would be great.
Will be talking with ABC News. Besides the party that you created, We the People, are you working with any minor parties that already exist in certain states like you did in Michigan to get on the ballot?
Yes. Next question.
Hi, I'm Travis Rice with ABC News. You said in a recent interview that when you're sitting in the White House with President Biden, you asked him to bring you Secret Service protection. Have you heard any more on that, or do you know what President Biden's response was?
No.
Hi, Mr. Gang, good to see you again. Ali with CBS News. I was wondering if you could talk about some of the protests that have broken out on college campuses regarding Israel and the Palestinian people. Do you have any thoughts on that? What is your stance on ceasefire? Anything along those lines?
I'm confident. I don't think Israel, look, I'm against war. I think throughout America, over the last 100 years, there's only been one moral war that we fought, and that was World War I, World War II. I think World War I was an immoral war because it was a war of choice, and all the other wars have been involved in wars of choice. In World War II, we were attacked by an implacable enemy that was sworn to the destruction of Western civilization. I think Israel is in the same position today. Israel was attacked under Article 5 of the United Nations Charter. It has not only a right but a duty to protect its citizens from outside attack. It wasn't just attacked on October 7th, it was under attack for 16 years. Hamas sent 30,000 missiles on it. I consider myself very pro-Palestinian, but I think Hamas is the enemy of the Palestinian people. It's hijacked the country and it won an election in 2006. Has never held an election since. It's dropped billions of dollars from the Palestinian people, and it's keeping Palestine in an open-air prison of their own of Hamas's creation, and stunting any chance of economic development, and it's sworn to the destruction and the annihilation of Israel. Its charter says that any negotiation with Israel is a violation of Islamic law. So I don't see how people want to have a negotiation. There's been 5 ceasefires in the past, and the October 7th attack was a violation of ceasefire. Every ceasefire has been used by Hamas to rearm, to regroup, to raise the banner, and then do another surprise attack on Israel. So I just don't understand how, what the rationale is and I don't see any other country in the world that if it was attacked by a foreign neighbor that was pledged to its annihilation, to the extermination of its people, that it wouldn't respond by trying to end that, the source of that danger to its people. I think it has a duty, not only a right, but a duty to do that.
So what would you do to help the Palestinian people?
I would support getting rid of Hamas and then do everything that we can as a nation to rebuild Palestine so that they can have their own state, so they can have economic development, and that they're not hijacked by an enemy that is under the control of Iran and who that is depriving Palestinian people of their rights, of the open money that is pouring into Palestine. Palestinians per capita have gotten more foreign aid than any people in the world, particularly any refugee people. So after World War II, we rebuilt Europe with the Marshall Plan. In 2023 dollars, we gave $623 per capita to all the people in 17 nations that have been destroyed. We rebuilt Europe. We've now given the United States, or the global aid community has given $8,300 per capita to every Palestinian, 10 times what we used to rebuild Europe. Why is there still poverty in Palestine? There's poverty there because of bad leadership, because of leaders. The 3 leaders, Ismail Haniyeh, who's the head of Hamas, has an estimated net worth of $4 to $5 billion. The three leaders have net worths of $11 billion collectively. Mahmoud Abbas in the West Bank is a billionaire. His kids have $500 million. His predecessor, Israel Arafat, died a billionaire. Is the kleptocracy that is preying on the Palestinian people. That is the enemy of Palestine, not Israel.
Yeah, Aaron Ellis with CNN. Part of the issue with these protests is there's been reports of some anti-Semitic threats
Is what?
reports of anti-Semitic threats towards Jewish students on some of these campuses.